All right, so I want to know a little. I want to hear a little bit about like the seed processing part.
Sure.
And also, what are we looking at here?
Okay, so this is an edible leaf amaranth, and we've done seed production on this already before. You can see where we've chopped it down. We left it in the ground, partly because we love eating it. I don't know if you are familiar with it, but
yeah,
it keeps its color in when you cook it, and so that's, to me, one of the best values, and it's delicious. So we've got seeds on here, and it's not a whole lot, but it's enough that I can show you our seed process, which I would like to be able to show the viewers. Here's the plant, we grew it, you're gonna help me harvest the seed, and then we will process it and show them the final product that they get in their seed packs.
Yeah, awesome. Show me how we do this.
Sweet, so you just, anything that's dry, the nice thing about our seed processing equipment is that it will help grade it, so you don't have to be so scared, but just start stripping off.
So it'll help grade, like it'll take out the green stuff.
Yes, correct. And
but keep the
additionally,
mature stuff.
Any seed that is really light, it's light because it doesn't have a fully formed embryo. So when we send it through my seed clipper, that will get blown off.
Right.
So it also grades it by quality, which is really cool. And this is an ancient technique. It's called winnowing. People have been doing it for as long as they've known to save seeds. And it's just a basic way of waiting for the wind or using air. Before I had my clipper, we did everything on the farm with a box fan.
With a box fan, right. You put it in front and then you dump your seeds and it would blow off the chaff.
We finally gotten to the point where we have some actual equipment, which I'm very excited to show you. So
that's, yeah, I'm excited to see that.
Let's just start pulling off.
And you do have to kind of grind it up a little bit, just
a little bit. We're just breaking the seeds from.
Okay. Yeah, that's neat.
And that's probably enough to do a little.
Okay, do a little demo.
Yeah.
All right, so tell us a little bit about this machine, what it is and what it does.
So this is the clipper. These pieces of equipment, like it says, since 1869. So this is an old piece of equipment, not this particular one. This is a newer one, but this technology has been around forever. And it's very basic. It's based on the technology of winnowing. There's a box fan in here. And some screens, so the product, the seeds, go through a set of screens that will size it, and then dust, dirt, dead bugs, whatever, gets blown off by the wind, by this box fan. The other thing that the airflow does is it also grades the seed. A very light seed that doesn't have an embryo will get blown off, whereas heavy seed will fall down into the bottom. So super thankful that I have access to this type of equipment because, before we were doing it by hand, by box fans. You can totally do it that way. And a lot of people, if you're on a farm and you don't want specialized equipment, but you want to save some of your seed, absolutely do it with a box fan, and you can make some homemade screens very easily. So speaking of the screens, so we need to pick out some screens.
And another advantage of this too is probably that when you get to this level, like when you start selling it, you really do have to worry about things like selling chaff.
Yes.
And like when you're doing the box fan, it's like for yourself, it's maybe a different story.
Making sure that you screen out, screen out, anything that would be like a weed, a noxious weed is really important. Yeah. So we have over 40 screens down on the bottom of this cart, and they're different. The holes are different sizes. So there's slot, there's mesh, there's round, and so what we're going to do, we just harvested a little bit of amaranth, which is really small. So what we want the first screen to do is we want the seed to fall through here, but we don't want these big chunky stuff to fall through. So we got to decide which size screen we want, and I'm going to go with a 5.5 round. We could probably even go smaller, and what's nice about the screens is you can grade by size. Like if you want only to take off the large seeds in a beet seed crop, and you want to screen off those tiny ones that won't germinate as quickly, then you can use a screen size that'll do that for you. So it's a grading method as well. So they're really neat machines, and it's simple technology, but you can tweak it all these different ways and make it pretty advanced. So for the sake of the video, I will use this one, and so I'm just going to install it on the back side of here. So my bottom screen is small enough that the amaranth and actually we should double check and make sure. Amaranth seed's not going to fall through there. Oh, wow. Good thing I checked. That is not small enough.
Okay, so on that bottom screen, you want it to actually catch the amaranth seed.
I want it to catch the amaranth seed.
You don't want it to go all the way through to the bottom.
Because it will. It'll fall here, and you can see where there's some eggplant
right, you've got
seeds
some extra
sitting
seed.
there.
Okay.
So let me pull.
Yeah, and these amaranth seeds are super tiny.
So this is really good if you do like herb seed production. So see, the amaranth seed is not falling through there.
Right, these little black seeds.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So we'll put that on the bottom.
Right, and you're bound to lose a little bit. You
know what? You'd be surprised. This machine really does a good job. But something like Amaranth, man, you get so much in one crop anyways.
Right.
It's pretty incredible. So I'll turn it on first just to show you. So seed goes in here. It's going to fall through here. It's going to scalp off the big stuff and fall down here. It falls through here. You can feel the airflow, and you can change the airflow on this back side here.
Oh, okay, so now you just put, when you open it up, you get more airflow. I got it.
And then good seed will fall down below. So
what would be a situation where you'd want more airflow?
Heavier
if you have
seed.
Heavier chaff or heavier seed?
Heavier seed.
Okay.
You want heavier airflow to blow off anything. Something really light, we're going to make very, like lettuce seed, you want very light airflow.
Right,
because you can
it'll blow it
easily
out.
blow off the lettuce seed as well.
Okay.
Yeah. So we'll just put it in here. I got this closed. I'm going to open it up so that a little bit falls. See if anything's blowing out the front here. If you look down here, you see the seeds.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, and then it's falling down here.
Yeah. So you can see down here the seeds falling down, and let me get you a little more here so you can see. So you can see the seeds are falling down, and these are seeds that make it past the airflow. If you zoom in up here, you can see all this chaff and stuff being blown out right to the camera. So that seed is heavy enough, it's making it past the wind, and then it's coming down here. And if you see up top here, see all of this stuff? And we harvested it very, haphazardly, so that we could show you guys. But all this extra stuff, you would have to hand pick that out or hand screen it off, and it's all falling down there. What I was telling Jesse is that we actually save it and use it to cover up seeds that we do direct start. It's like rice chaff. It works great because it holds the moisture. It's super light and fluffy, or like vermiculite. So nothing gets wasted at all.
Okay, so in order to get it to sort of separate you, are you just kind of crushing it in your hand?
Yep,
and letting
I'm
it
just
drop
kind
in
of
there?
crushing it. You can see all
Yeah,
these
you can see the
seeds,
seeds there.
And
That
it's
is so
really
neat.
fun. When we do a really big batch of it, it's so cool to see it come down.
Just like pouring.
And hear it too. It's like,
Yeah. That's neat.
so you can do quite a bit with this machine. This is the clean seed. You can see there's a tiny little bit more chaff. We can run it through again and it'll get up perfectly clean. There'll be absolutely nothing in there but seeds.
Yeah, that's great.
And we can use this for any seed from amaranth all the way up to fava beans. So it's a pretty versatile piece of equipment and essential to our business, obviously. All right, so this is where all the magic happens. We're really excited to showcase that we finally have new seed packs.
They're beautiful.
Thank you. We owe it all to the people who helped support our Indiegogo campaign. If they wouldn't have, contributed and put their, money in a company that they believe in, we couldn't have afforded to do this. And so, I'm not going to start crying, but I'm very thankful for everybody who helped make this happen because they are gorgeous, and now we can really help our growers get them all the information that they need. So, just to give you an idea, I'll show you the difference between the seed packs. This is our old seed pack, and there's no information on the back. Everybody helped us and contributed to make our new seed packs, which is beautiful, full color, and on the back, there's so much great information that is really important for growers to be successful. When to plant it, how to plant it, how much to plant it, the spacing, the thinning. The thinning information is really important. How to cook it. All of the information that we could fit on the back is on there. And if it's not on the back, it's on our website. We only have so much space to work with. But so we've gone through a big change, and we're really thankful for everybody who helped make it happen. And you know, check out our seeds.